In this video, you'll learn how to run Apache Spark applications on Kubernetes using Airflow 3.0 orchestrated by Service Foundry. We demonstrate a complete GitOps-based approach, from installing the Spark operator to triggering Spark jobs via Airflow DAGs, all within a Kubernetes native environment. This is a practical walkthrough for developers and data engineers looking to automate and scale their Spark workflows using modern cloud-native tools. Set up Spark operator with Helm. Submit Spark applications declaratively. Integrate Airflow 3.0 with SparkKubernetesOperator. Automate everything with Service Foundry. If you're building modern data platforms on Kubernetes, this one's for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hands-on Kubernetes content. This is the installation screen for Apache Airflow in the Service Foundry console. Here you can easily deploy Airflow by filling out a few configuration fields. First, enter the admin password and the ingress host where Airflow will be accessible. Next, provide the Git repository URL that stores your DAG files, specify the branch and the subpath for the DAGs folder, and if the Git repository is private, paste the SSH key for authentication. Once all fields are completed, simply click the Install Application button on the top right to deploy Apache Airflow on your Kubernetes cluster. This screen is for installing the Spark operator on your Kubernetes cluster. All default settings are already pre-filled for you, including the chart name, repository URL, version, and deployment namespace. The only thing you need to do is specify the job namespaces where your Spark applications will run. In this example, we've added default Spark jobs and Airflow. Once the job namespaces are configured, click the Install Application button to deploy the Spark operator using Argo CD. You'll see the deployment status update at the top once the process starts. This is the GitHub repository used by Service Foundry to manage Argo CD application files. It contains all the GitOps resources that were automatically generated during the installation process. Each folder represents a deployed open source component such as Airflow and Spark operator. These folders include both Argo CD application manifests and the related Helm chart configuration files. Any updates to the infrastructure or configuration are committed here and synchronized to the Kubernetes cluster by Argo CD. This setup ensures a fully GitOps-driven deployment workflow with version control, automation, and traceability. Let's move on to see how the deployed applications appear inside Argo CD. This is the Managed Applications view. Here you can see that Airflow and Spark operator were just deployed. Both show a healthy status and are synced, meaning they're running correctly and up to date on the cluster. This is the GitHub repository where Airflow DAG files and Spark application files are stored. It was automatically configured during the Airflow installation. The Python files you see here, like hello_world_dag.py and spark-py-example.py, are Airflow DAGs. These will appear in the Airflow UI under the DAGs tab, ready for users to run. Inside the Spark apps folder, you'll find Kubernetes native Spark application YALM files. These are used within DAGs through the SparkKubernetesOperator, enabling orchestration of Spark jobs directly from Airflow. This setup allows you to version control all your batch workflows in Git while running them in a fully declarative and GitOps managed environment. To access the Airflow UI, use the ingress host that was configured during installation. Log in with the admin password you set at that time. From the left-hand menu, click on DAGs to see the list of available workflows. These DAGs match the Python files you saw earlier in the Git repository. Click on the Spark_PI DAG to open its detail view. Here you can see 3 tasks in the DAG: Start Batch, Spark Example, and Done. The middle task, Spark Example, runs a Spark job using the SparkKubernetesOperator. If you click the Code tab, you can view the actual source code for this DAG file. To run the DAG, just click the Trigger button in the top right corner. With this, you now have a working batch platform that can orchestrate and run Spark applications directly from Airflow. That wraps up our walkthrough of deploying SparkOperator and Airflow using Service Foundry. Now you have a GitOps-based batch platform that can run Spark applications from Airflow. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.